Hello, I wanted to let you know that people with my skin color, we got that privilege. And as someone who grew up poor, broke, in the slums, stuff like that, I could still sit here and say that there's still privilege to be had. And for anybody to ignore that, it's crazy. Palm-colored people want to ignore it. We got palm-colored privilege. It's the truth. There are things that we are able to do that black and brown people are not able to do. Me, myself, I'm with a beautiful brown-skinned woman, and there's just so many things that I didn't even understand or know that happens. Some simple shit, like when I go to the store, Walmart, whatever, sometimes I'll get like hassled. A lot of the times they'll look at the receipt and they'll just highlight it and say you're good to go. Sometimes they'll just say you're good to go. Sometimes it doesn't matter. I could have my stuff in bags, my stuff not in bags, one thing, 100 things, it doesn't matter. That will happen either way. It just depends on whatever. Not when it comes to black and brown people. Every single time I've witnessed my girl go into a store where she had the receipt and she's leaving or whatever, she gets followed, and then not just that, she tries to leave and they're like inspecting. Oh, this every single item. I've seen them do it, every single item. All right, you got that. All right, there's 10 items here, 10 items on the receipt. Let me match them. They do that. It's crazy. Every single time. There hasn't been a time that they won't do that to her. So now what we do a lot of the times is I'll get the receipt and I'll walk out or whatever. And it will work. It will work where they will just be like, okay, you're good to go. But if it was just her, that's privilege. My name gets to be privilege because I don't have a quote-unquote ghetto-sounding name to where on job applications, they're going to be more accepting. They're going to be more accepting because privilege exists. And being able to talk back to police or authoritative figures in general, being able to have any type of attitude is privilege, because black and brown people don't do that. They know. Obviously, they could get killed, but I mean, like, even at government workers, they can't do that. At like higher up school officials, they can't do that. Anytime they do, it's some racist shit. They can't stand their ground. They can't do what we do. They get harassed for nothing. Like, we don't get investigated that much. Like, people don't like care. They're just like, oh, there's a nice palm-colored person. Well, they're good. They're the good ones. They're the good ones. And also, that word right there they use for black and brown people who they deem are like us, and then they will call them one of the good ones. Oh, you're just one of the good ones. You're not as bad as what they say. And that's crazy to me. The racism is crazy to me. Plus, like, one thing I will say for sure, 100% is people with my skin color, we are all born racist, and it's up to us to educate ourselves out of it, because this system is my skin color, my people with my skin color supremacy. And that's just how it is. You have to unlearn it all. And for the people who go, I don't see color, I don't care if you're black, brown, purple, gray, indigo, whatever, it's time to start. It's time to start. Because, like it or not, that sentence that you just said is racist. And it's time for education. It's time to learn not to be that way. Learn not to be what our parents or grandparents taught us, our ancestors in general. Atone for the sins and change the future. Because it's not right to think that our skin color is superior. What have we done running the world? I think we made it pretty bad. We've done a lot of bad stuff. And it's not right.